parks turned 25 this year. Department of Environment staff celebrated with a Marine Parks open house, which showcased their work and highlighted the importance of the country's conservation efforts.
Happy birthday, Marine Parks!
Well, obviously it's very exciting to be commemorating 25 years of Marine Parks past. I think the big question for us all now is, what do we do going forward for the next 25 years? We've just drafted a climate change policy, which we're presenting to Cabinet shortly. We are working with the Darwin Initiative on a really comprehensive assessment of our marine parks to make sure that we have the right areas and the right resources protected, the most resilient reefs. And thirdly, we've been promoting a comprehensive legislative framework to address these emerging issues in the form of the National Conservation Bill, which we hope will soon be passed into law.
Oh, the economic value, well, we really can't put a value on it. As a water sports operator, the marine is what I sell. And if we don't have the marine environment protected, then I have nothing to sell. And this is also true for many Caymanians. And I'm glad that we made the decision 25 years ago to go ahead and put some marine parks in. It wasn't popular at the time, but a lot of people now are going, thank you.
Happy anniversary, Cayman Island Marine Parks.
Happy birthday, happy anniversary, Marine Parks for the Cayman Islands.
Okay, certainly the Marine Parks Conservation Law was a critical piece of legislation enacted 25 years ago. The work is not only for the government, but it's for our private partners as well. It's for developers and others to recognize the work that the role they play in conservation, so that when they're planning developments, that they plan environmentally and in that way. So I do want to again thank all the partners who worked over the years, the dive operators especially, for the work they do, not only in the past, but nowadays even they lend those extra eyes and ears to us in the day-to-day work, even in the lionfish culling. And so we want to thank them, we want to thank all the other partners for the work they've done over the years as we celebrate the 25 years of the marine parks.
The connection between lionfish culling and conservation is the red lionfish that invaded our reefs in October of 2008. And since then we've seen an explosion in the numbers of lionfish that we have here. The problem is these lionfish eat all the juvenile reef fish on our reefs, and they're gluttonous feeders. The female lionfish can have 30,000 eggs every 4 days, so they're really taking over here. So it's important, if we want to maintain the health of our reefs, that we remove these fish.
Happy 25th birthday, Cayman Islands Marine Parks.
It needs to begin in the schools. Well, the kids we got coming up now, they need to understand what's happening with not only the marine life, but with nature itself, you know. You abuse it, you lose it, and it's going to happen. And it took about 8 years for people to really realize that it was working, because when I started in '86, nothing was left here. There were no conch, there were no lobster, there were certain species of fish that disappeared. And after 8 years, it started coming back, and up until now, it's still good, you know.
Well, going forward now, we find ourselves, if you recognize the situation, as being fairly desperate with the decline of the reef fish population. We all need to play our own part in, one, minimizing our own use of the reef, but also in becoming better educated on the issues of what it is that Department of Environment is attempting to achieve in new regulations, and stand up for them, help them. Let's make the MLAs aware that you care about this issue and that you would like to see our heritage protected far into the future for Caymanians to enjoy for centuries ahead.